Brief little update about today. Hopefully the lighting isn't too bad in the dark. So 5 a.m. and 6 a.m. skate coming up. After that, I have to meet somebody at Home Depot to buy a bunch of shelving units off of Facebook Marketplace. Alongside that, there is some fun and exciting stuff that's coming up in the next few weeks that I will talk about as I am allowed to talk about it, but I'm very, very excited about these things. It's going to be awesome. It's a big step. It's a scary step. It's a stressful step, but it's something. It's a necessary step. It's necessary to happen. And I'm thankful that the opportunity was presented and I'm going to take it. So yeah, that's, and then got a pretty decent gap throughout the day outside of a whole bunch of meetings. I believe we only have one patient today. A whole bunch of meetings, 2 sessions on the ice this evening. So it's going to be a pretty simple day. I'll talk about kind of what I want to talk about in this later on in the video, which is like speed training on the ice for goalies and what most goalie coaches get wrong. And we'll just kind of see where the day takes us. So vlog is back. I got to keep up my game because Bujan is putting up a vlog a week. And you know what? I got to be able to do a vlog a week. Competition breeds success. So I'm not coming for you, Boosh. Coming for you. Always park far away. 1, because you get your steps in. But 2, in a hockey rink, kids are very dangerous when it comes to opening up car doors and getting their gear. And the chips in my car and scratches on my car can attest to that. Flyweight pads, size medium, which I'm giving away on the EGM Labs app this month. Actually, I should add that to my to-do list is make the main video, breaking these down, talking about it, giving these a try. They're a medium, which is a little small for me, but I still give them a shot. I want to see what they feel like. These are from Goalie Monkey, so shout out Goalie Monkey. They use a ton for me. And I do have 2 sets coming in from Bauer, a large and a small, which the large are more my size. But I'm gonna give these a spin, see what they feel like that way. But I'm gonna give these a spin, see what they feel like. I mean, I know they're gonna feel good. All Bauer pads do feel good, but I'm excited for myself. I try not to skate super early in the summer because all season I'm up very early. I usually skate 6 to 8 a.m. most mornings. And actually this upcoming season will probably be every morning. Actually, maybe not. A handful of my bullies are going off to junior, so we'll see how that goes. But with that, I did have a request for early morning skates, so hey, gotta keep the goalies happy, gotta keep them better. My goalie is late. 6:01. Draven, where are you? Draven, what time does the 6 o'clock skate start at?
6 o'clock.
Does it? What time is it right now?
6:07.
So are you on time?
No.
No, if you're not 15 minutes early, you're late. What dictates your recovery?
How dangerous the puck is.
Hey, you got it. Who's gonna win the Stanley Cup tonight?
Florida.
Why Florida?
They have the momentum.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Why aren't you this articulate when I ask you questions when the camera's off?
I don't know.
Oh, you're just showtime then, eh? Irish, who's gonna win the Stanley Cup game tonight? Why Edmonton? Why? You gotta give me an answer. I'm gonna bet $1 million on it that I don't have. So
David and Draisaitl are gonna go off.
McDavid and Draisaitl are gonna go off. You heard it here first. So if I lose $1 million, then blame this guy right here. Drill. Called J's 3 puck, the JP 3 puck. We're in Paul. So whoever goes first, comes in, takes the shot. You're gonna say it right. Number 2, so you're up next. So you throw a puck in for me to tip it, ideally in the air. Oh, in the air. So you toss it in. On that tip, if there's a rebound, we get 1 attempt. Tight, bang it in. Immediately step up, grab a puck, come in on a break. How this works, this is how the game goes. You, as a team, we need to score 8 goals Wait, that would be 30. No. We'll make it work. Last time it was 6. Okay, we'll make it 8. We need to score 8 goals before Draven. We have 10 total rounds. So 30 shots to score 8 goals. If we do that, Draven has to skate. If we don't, you and I have to go down the back post. Okay? I'll go first. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Is that hard? So hard. Right? One goal, one round. Whenever you want. You have to do it in less than a minute. Or else you do another one.
And then if I don't do that one in less than a minute?
Then you do another one. Ready? Go! T-push, stop. Go. Quick, quick. T-push. Open the toe. Let's go, let's go, let's go. And back. And back. And back. Good. You're making good time. Come on. Come on. Back pedal, back pedal, back pedal, back pedal. Back up, back up. Sliding up. Oh, you cheaters. Keep going. Come on. One more. Back pedal. Good. Just under 45 seconds. Now imagine doing 2 more of those. All right, Facebook Marketplace purchase time. So rip 30 minutes away to go pick that up. Today's also going to be a very heavy, caffeine heavy day. It's been a while since I had to wake up this early, so I'm gonna grind in. Also, Florida, Edmonton tonight, hopefully. Well, Edmonton wins. I don't see it happening, but hopefully they do. Try to read as much as possible. I'm honestly have not been the best at it. I was straight up. If you didn't listen to the podcast episode with Larissa Mills talking about cell phone usage and stuff, for sure, downloading TikTok like 2 or 3 years ago was the downfall to my focus. So I'm trying to become a lot better at that. So I've been trying to force myself to read at night. It also helps me fall asleep a lot easier. Regardless, I drive a lot. And if you didn't know, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Apple Music, all these things, a lot of them will have audiobooks that you can listen to for free. It's already part of the subscription. So the one I've listened to a whole bunch. A lot of them came recommended from the owner of Represent Clothing. And if you don't know, it's the shirt I'm wearing right now. I wish I was sponsored. Oh my goodness, I would give anything to be sponsored. It's like kind of like one of those hype beast athletic brands. I don't know. Their shirt's unbelievable. And normally they're like $110, which is outrageous, but it was on sale for like 70% off. So I'm not gonna not get. I got 3 of them, 2 in the same color. They're the best shirts you can get. Anyways, what I was saying is I was listening to some podcasts. He gave some book recommendations, and one of them was the book Legacy by James Kerr, and it's the New Zealand All Blacks manager, coach, however they would say it's in. And the Europeans here are probably punching the steering wheel or their computer watching this. So it's about the manager, and a lot of it is just about the ethos of the All Blacks and how it developed and how it's changed and how do you build a team and how do you structure these things. And as hockey players, we have a team game, and as goalies, we are part of that team. Sometimes it does feel like we're isolated or we're on an island. I cannot recommend this book enough. and I'm only like halfway through it, and I've been listening to it nonstop. I'm gonna buy several hard copies of it and then keep them at my office to give to my athletes to read. And when it comes to like that, also another thing here is as my stuff's starting to grow and my team is starting to grow, I'm gonna use this book as like the culture book of how I want the culture of my businesses to run. So go listen to it. I'm probably gonna do a whole email series on this book because there's just so many good things, and it's gonna be one of those books that I come back to every single year to read and learn again and refresh. Okay, got the goods. Also in the neighborhood, gonna give my wife a coffee and meet her at work.
Abe?
Hey, I'm doing a vlog.
What?
You haven't been in the vlog yet.
I don't tell my clients, be relentless, or you got this. They feel, they know. The greats fall and stumble and gather. They already know. Unforgiving, forgettable. For those who lived it, the last dance was about one thing.
I kind of got distracted with everything, so I didn't do a good job of documenting, but did a bunch of work, met with some people. I probably should have took some video of these things. I don't know. I feel weird taking video. I should have just asked for consent, but met with the equipment manufacturer, just called a trainer or a head strength coach position. Yeah, just lots of meetings, like I said before. Set up meetings, more meetings for tomorrow. I got like 3 meetings for tomorrow for different things, as well as another meeting with AHA hockey, so advancement hockey advising. We're running a women's showcase camp where there's more details on that to follow, so doing that stuff. So it's been busy. There hasn't been anything really exciting to record, so right now it's just been, my camera's been off. Not even a time lapse, so sorry about that, but I'll do what I can to make sure that keep you guys up to date.
Yeah, is my is my glutes and break. So if you break
One of those days.
I almost feel it.
Meeting's done. Also didn't record my session with the patient. Older gentleman, confidentiality stuff. So dealing with a little bit of hip arthritis, former hockey player, kind of that stuff. I'll dive deep on the Ghost channel a little bit about rehabbing things in older athletes. But 2 hours on the ice right now, and I would love more caffeine. I don't know what the caffeine counter's at yet. I'll just tally it up later. Leip, who wins tonight?
Florida all the way.
Florida all the way. What's the score?
I'm gonna say 3-2. It's a nail biter.
Overtime or regular?
Overtime. We'll go overtime.
Mel, who wins tonight?
I hope Edmonton. I'll go 4-2.
4-2 Edmonton? Okay.
Yeah.
How does Aaron Ekblad do?
I'm getting 1 goal, 1 assist. He's going out.
God. Push. Good. Good overlap decision. 3 more. Fuck. Well, that's probably going to be in the vlog. Do you have any backdoor options? Are there any backdoor options? So what's a good choice when he walks out high? When he walks out high, what's probably a good option? I wouldn't go at him. No. Go to the post? And no backdoor options. Overload power play set. Yeah, exactly. Step out. Or you could even RVH if you want.
But when he steps out, especially as a lefty, or he's a righty, sorry, but as a lefty here, I'd step out. Righty, it's a little different. Or righty, you could probably RVH it. I would not VH in this situation, just because he's got options. But basically, I've been trying to get a little bit more like power, like overload stuff, but that's like an overload situation. So just be smart. Whatever you decide, you got to stick with it. But when there's no backdoor options, you have a little bit of an advantage. Good. Hey, what's on your feet? Player skates. Why do you have player skates on?
I didn't get my skates sharpened.
No, yeah. Why do you have your player skates on?
Because I give.
Because your dad. Because you let your dad pack your gear and he forgot your skates.
No. He took the skates out of my foot.
Yeah, you're an adult. Who's winning the game tonight?
Florida.
What score?
4-0.
Who's winning tonight?
Oh, Florida.
What's the score?
7-0.
Oh my God. I want both of you now to cut over and down. You guys weren't around when Vine was invented, but there's a meme that I'm gonna post on the internet with those skates. Don't worry, I'll take your face out of it. Yeah, hey, he gets it. What are those?
Question for you. What are those? What are those?
All right, I'm officially tired. And it was a long day, not the longest, but the thought of me doing this, then being at the ice till 9, 10 o'clock like I do at season, crazy. I watch a lot of like different founders on YouTube to like learn and grab inspiration and all that kind of stuff. And one thing that most of them don't talk about is like how stressful and tiring this is. I guess I technically would consider myself a founder. I don't know. Business guy that does a lot of things. Yeah, it's tiring. I mean, and this isn't like a pity party because I love every second of it. And even though as soon as I get home, I'm going to pass out and there's no way I'm going to be able to watch the entire game tonight, I still love every second of it, and I wouldn't trade it for the world. I would definitely not go get a job at a hospital just doing traditional PT. That's not for me. I love it. But it's tiring, it's stressful, and you know, I gotta go home and I gotta do some I gotta email my accountant, I got all these things I gotta follow up, but there's a lot that go into it. And sometimes when you see people on the internet, they talk about, this, and it's always great, and blah, 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 blah. It's not always great, and it's not always fun, and although I do love it. And it's the challenge, and I do a lot of things. I'm in the process of doing less things and consolidating, which is great. Makes me very happy. Yeah, but I just thought, be open and honest. Although this is my dream job, and like it's a crazy way of created the life that I want to live, it's still a very stressful and tiring life. And then as I start to assemble a team, hopefully it becomes a little less tiring and stressful, but I can't imagine that it will be. And actually feel like when I have a team member, I'll probably be team members or 2 or 3 or 4 or 10, probably be more stressed because I want to make sure that I do a good job for them. But I know that giving people autonomy is going to be really important, but we'll talk about that and the hiring process and all that stuff in the future. That's it. Go home, have some dare, do some work, watch some hockey while I'm doing work. Also, it is so hot here. It is 90 degrees in West Michigan in June. Insane.
With rusted, decayed dials that barely move, and digits that have been rubbed bare by countless desperate fingers trying to turn